Bozoma Saint John is a powerhouse marketing expert who was inducted into the Marketing Hall of Fame. She's also a star on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Yeah, and this season she has been more vulnerable than ever, opening up about her fertility journey. Take a look.
It was very, very disappointing to me that, our embryos didn't make it. To me, it felt as shocking as when the doctor said Eve didn't make it. And I would be lying if I said that in that moment I didn't want to run.
So let's say this next round doesn't work. Are you going to want to take a break just to give your body a break?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that would have to be a bigger conversation because there are, lots of what ifs.
I mean, that's such a brave conversation to have, Bozoma. We're so happy you're here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
You have been very open, as we just saw, about this fertility journey.
Yeah.
And we were just saying during commercial break, people don't talk enough about it.
No, they don't. And even for me, who I feel like I am vulnerable with so many things that have gone on in my life, but this is very, very scary to say it out loud, to share the loss and losses versus just the triumph. Everybody wants a happy ending. And so it's really difficult to say the things that hurt, that don't feel great, and sometimes receive criticism. But more often than not, I'm getting so much love, so much support. People who are like, I've been through 5 rounds. I've been through 7 rounds.
I was just about to say thank you for doing this, because there are women who, it's not just one take and then they're done. They've done 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up.
Yeah.
So you're engaged.
Yes, I am.
Planning, I hear 2 weddings?
2 weddings. I mean, who told me to do that?
Please.
Honestly.
Did you tell yourself to do that?
Girl, I did, and then I was like, girl, why'd you say that? Big mouth.
What's his name?
Keely.
Keely.
Yes.
So tell us, 2 weddings. What's the thought? So you're going to go.
So my family is originally from Ghana. Keely has also become a Ghanaian citizen. So we are both dual citizens of Ghana and the U.S. So we decided to have a ceremony which is traditional in Ghana and a traditional American ceremony in Beverly Hills.
And you're planning that simultaneously?
Girl, yes, and they're 3 months apart.
Ooh, are you going to have like 12 dresses?
Probably.
I knew it. There's no way you're doing
custom.
one.
Do you have them? Do we already know where it's happening?
We are far down the design path.
How fun is that?
That's exciting.
I think talked about this the last time you were here. You sadly lost your first husband to cancer.
Yes.
And you've been raising your daughter for the last, she's 16?
She's 16. 16. So 12 years. Yes, 12 years.
12 years.
Yeah.
And I know you are super, super close.
Oh my gosh, we're so tight. I mean, I don't know that you can go through something like that and not be tight. It just felt like we were holding on to each other for the support. And at the same time, it was like relearning what motherhood meant to me and then also to her.
When I first came back to work, remember I bumped into you?
Yes.
And it was like you're looking for, when you're in my position, you're looking for a light, or you're looking for someone else who's been in my shoes, who can look at me and say, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
And you were that person.
Yeah.
So now she's 16 years old.
Yeah.
And did I hear that you got her a beautiful new car? I got a 91 Ford Escort.
Yeah. Girl, you don't know what I got.
Doing it. This was not a Ford Escort.
No, it's a Maserati.
Yes. Well, I didn't get a Maserati when I was 16 either.
No.
Okay? It was far from that. But you know what? I have worked really hard.
And you've had to, right?
I've had to. And, with her crawling under my desks at the office when I had to work late or whatever, I mean, she's paid the dues too. She's not just getting things she asked for.
Yeah.
Even when she did her presentation, which, by the way, she's done a presentation for gifts since she was 3.
Wow.
Okay? When she did this presentation, it was flawless.
Was it for a Maserati or just for a car?
It was for a car. She didn't even identify what kind of car. She just said a dream car, and then I came in over the top.
Yeah, because you're proud of her.
Yeah.
So this show with Jimmy Fallon was so great. It is so great.
Yes.
You were just nominated for an NAACP Image Award, and you said it actually just shows you that you're exactly where you're meant to be.
Yes, that's right. Because I had so much feedback when I joined The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. People were like, how are you going to take your storied marketing career and ruin it by fighting with women on TV? And I was like, oh my God, is that what I have to do? Because I don't think that's what I want to do. And the thing is that, when I showed up on Beverly Hills, I showed up with who I am as a corporate baddie first. You know, I showed up with my resume. And Jimmy's wife, Nancy, watches the show, and Jimmy had been searching for a CMO to be a co-host of his for a year and hadn't found one. And so she saw me, episode 1. And she saw it and turned to Jimmy and said, I found your co-host.
There she is.
Yeah, there she is right there. So,
I mean, it shows you're doing all the things your way to.
That's
you're not
right.
like,
That's
you're
right.
listening to your gut and not
right.
just falling into sort of the rhythm of how things are or could be.
And it's really, really difficult. I don't want to pretend like it's just, you know, like, do whatever you want to do. The hard part is that we all have people who advise us because they love us.
Right.
But a lot of times that advice is coming from their own place of fear and not necessarily empowerment about you taking on more things for your life.
Do you think your change, I mean, I call myself Sheinelle 2.0, but do you think when you've had a traumatic situation like we have, when you come out of it, you're like, you know what? I'm doing me. And like, we get one shot at this life.
Absolutely.
We're doing it.
I mean, the thing that I learned out of my situation and my husband's death was about urgency in my life. And urgency to me wasn't about time. It was about intention. You know, making sure that I was urgent about the things I wanted to do without the call of other people, without other people's expectations for how I should live my life. Because let them tell you, it's like you should go hide in a cave for the next year.
Forever.
Matter of fact, you shouldn't ever laugh again. And don't dare you fall in love, you know? And so for me, it has been about the urgency of living my life. Because he died 4 days before his 44th birthday. And when I was standing in the receiving line of his funeral, people kept saying to me, oh, I'm so sorry. He died too young. This is an awful situation. I'm like, yes, I agree. And at the same time, I looked at my own life, and instead of feeling morbid and fearful of my own death, I have really used it as motivation to live life as fully as I can. And so, like, there's this quote from Diane Ackerman, who I love. She's a great author, and I'll paraphrase it. She said, I want to get to the end of my life and not have lived just the length of it. I want to have lived the width of it. And for me, that just hits home because, you know, we can live to 99, but will your life really be fulfilled? Or can you go at 44 and have lived an extraordinary life? And that's what I want to do.
Well, you're doing it.
I'm like getting tears over here.
I'm fighting mine.
You are exceptional, and luckily you're sticking around because you're going to share your expertise with viewers who have some small business.
What a treat for them.
Right? Right after this. That was so, like, preach.
We are back with the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Bozoma Saint John, who is also in the Marketing Hall of Fame.
Yeah, she has worked for companies like Pepsi, Uber, and Apple Music. You may have heard of them. And now she's got some business advice for our viewers.
This is so good. Before we get into it, because we've got some fantastic businesses here, for people watching, what is your #1 marketing tip for all businesses?
For
What would you
all
say?
businesses.
#1 marketing tip.
Well, you must act like you are a person in the business. So the brand needs to feel like it has a personality. It doesn't matter if you are Apple or an apple farmer. It needs to feel like, hey, look, there's somebody I can identify with.
Okay.
I love that advice. Okay, let's meet our first business owner. We have Lisa. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Tell us a little bit about your business and what your question is for Boz.
Sure. My name is Lisa, and I have been collecting vintage for over 20 years now, including clothing and accessories. About 4 years ago, I opened up my first brick and mortar, Pimbeche Vintage, in Astoria, Queens. And most recently, I opened up my second shop in the East Village. So I'm really currently trying to expand my business, and I've been doing several vintage markets throughout New York City. But I don't feel as though I've really tapped my e-commerce potential as well as brand recognition. So my question is, for Bozoma, how do you recommend me getting my name out there nationally as well as building my e-commerce?
Ooh, yes. Okay, so I love fashion, girl. All right, so I'm with you. First of all, you have to use social media. Okay, it is a free platform that you can utilize the best of your advantage. Also, you have to become the voice of the brand, because part of it is telling people why these pieces are important or why they'll work in their closet, why they're not just like, you know, one time you come and get something, but why they should return again and again and again, and what it means to wear this on their body. Additionally, it's really important for you to be the face because we need to be able to trust you. Your customers need to be able to trust you that what you're telling them, what you're selling to them is fabulous. Also, offer them a reason to sign up for your emails.
Okay.
Use that. Yeah, give them a little 10%
Such
off
good
or something like
advice.
that. You know, something that gives them a little incentive.
I love that.
Yeah.
What's the name of your business?
Pimbeche Vintage.
Pimbeche.
Yes.
Well, you just did it on national television.
Yes. Great job. Great
so
job.
much.
And now we have Britney. Hi, Britney.
Hi.
Tell us
Hi.
about your business and your question.
Hi, so my name is Britney Moss. I'm the founder and CEO of Cupcake Me. Cupcake Me is an online bakery specializing in the 4 C's, which would be our cupcakes, our cakes, cookies, and our super popular cake jars. So we've been growing. We've been growing the business for about 9 years, literally to date, almost next week. And we are focused on growing our direct-to-consumer customer base through our e-commerce platform. So the question that I have for Bozoma today would be, what is the biggest mistake that a brand can make when growing? And then what will you do with a $1,000 marketing budget to create brand awareness as well as revenue?
Yes, okay. So the 4 C's, girl. I thought you were going to talk about the carrots of a dime. You know what, though? But this is good. This is good. I love cupcakes as well. So, you know, I think one of the challenges that happens with food brands is that because you are working with people who can't taste it, who can't smell the goodness of it, you've got to work extra hard at the things that are going to make their mouth water.
Yes.
So this is a combined answer, which is that if I had $1,000, I would invest all of it in content. Meaning that the best photos that you can take of your brand and your product to make people's mouth water as soon as they see it. Like, I've got to be able to want the frosting on this cupcake so much, I'm going to come find you. I don't even know what it tastes like, but I want it. So do that.
The pictures that we were just showing, do you do cakes? You do those big cakes that we just saw too?
Yes.
Look at these.
So we do
Beautiful.
custom cakes
Amazing.
for weddings, birthdays, all
I'll try
milestone
one.
events. And then we also ship our cake jars and cookies nationwide directly to your doorstep every Wednesday and Thursday each week.
You're adding another C to the 4 C's. Add that content. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Look at you.
I know.
Little marketer right here. Okay.
Take after you.
I'll be your marketer. That's good.
Is it delicious?
Oh, wow. Thank
This
you.
is chocolate Oreo cookie.
Oreos, yes.
Yummy. I want to
Okay.
bite.
Oh.
Let's get in there.
And you know,
that is
I have
delicious.
some events coming up.
Oh, see?
Oh, yeah, a wedding or two.
Listen, we love doing
You know what I'm saying?
catering. Yes,
Listen,
yes.
Okay.
Like cocktail parties.
Everything we have here also comes miniaturized. Perfect bite for
this is
customers.
delicious.
Yes.
That's good.
Fabulous.
Thank you so
Congratulations to
much.
both of you guys.
Thank you.
Good advice. The Real Housewives, by the way, of Beverly Hills airs Thursday nights on Bravo and streams next day on Peacock.
You guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.